Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are back to continue our playthrough of XCom Chimera Squad, and we have a choice ahead of us, and not getting any feedback. I probably recorded this episode before I gave you all much of a chance to give me feedback, but Renova Heights, we're going to go for the intel. We got to focus on getting that last step of the field teams, getting everybody up to 3, at least that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And I don't unfortunately have the ability to dragnet and get the partial Illyrium rewards. We're one turn off on that one. Oh well. So instead we're going to go in here, advance our turn a day, and see what other mission comes up, since we have to wait 6 days for this one. Our field team in this district is under siege. Organized assailants have hacked the team's headquarters and are harassing its personnel. If we don't do something, the field team's effectiveness will be compromised. If ignored, the finance field team will be reduced to rank 1. Well, that just solves that one right there. So that's a big deal. Let me just back up and make sure there's not some negative. No, there's no negative here. So yeah, we definitely that made the choice. I missed that last time, and if I had seen that, this would have been an automatic choice. But I'm glad. I'm glad we went this way. All right, we got our 35 intel from the archives. All known perpetrators have been contained or driven underground. The field team is free to continue its work. Let's see what else happens on this next day. Not much of a big change out there.
I said it before and I stand by it. 3-1 PD cannot get a handle on all this violence.
So what? We replace them? With who? XCom and their reclamation agency?
Chimera Squad. I like what they're doing, but there aren't enough of them to make a difference.
Come off it, Roger. Is this another argument for mercenary peacekeepers?
I'm not saying I want it. But if this gets any worse, I'm saying I could stomach it.
Got it. I take your point.
All right, so nothing really has changed in the city other than the one-day mission we didn't go on. It increased by 1, but that's no big deal down in the stacks. Let's get back on the city map, see what we have to deal with. We got a lot of choices. We have a lot of choices. Let's see if these rewards are any good, that we just can't pass them up. Otherwise, I think we're going to go forward with defend the compromised server. Let's see. 31 PD picked up chatter of hostiles en route to strike a local manufacturer. They requested we drive off the assault. Dark event here is shredder ammo. Gray Phoenix units have armor shredding ammo. Oof. I don't like the idea of that one. I don't like this new dark event. And that would get us Illyrium, lower unrest, and 20 intel. This would get us 65 intel. It's kind of reverse as far as what the rewards would be. This one, Black Hat Crackdown. City Works traced recent traffic control hacks to a group of armed hostiles in this district. Destroy their equipment before they cause more accidents. And the mercenaries here, or the dark event here, is mercenaries. Shrike mercenaries are present on this mission. Don't have a good sense of what Shrike mercenaries are. I'm sure we're going to be finding out as we do other missions, but right now I'm not sure what that means. None of these jump out at me as must-dos, other than the fact that both those districts are going to go red. And we'll save the extra rewards for another time. We can actually reduce one of these districts unrest, but I think I'll wait till after it increases to red, then reduce it. I guess it really doesn't make a difference. And City Anarchy won't increase from them just turning red. It'll increase from them remaining red. So we'll end up only having one district in the red once we finish and do defend compromised server. So let's get down in here, take a look at this mission. Shredder ammo is the dark event on this one. We gain 2 days towards Operation Reveal, 55 credits, 20 intel. 31 PD suspected Gray Phoenix had compromised a server in the city archives. They confirmed it when a Gray Phoenix team moved in to destroy the evidence. Stop them. before they do. So we're going to defend, apparently. It may be a defend mission to keep the server from being destroyed, is what it sounds like. One thing I got to do before we get out there is I believe we threw Terminal into the mix, and I don't think we did anything to give her any equipment. So let's get in here and take care of that. Torque, you're out in training now. Let's look at your loadout, and let's get rid of everything. Make items available. Now it won't help me here because he's not part of the crew going out, so it should strip him of what he has. There we go. Surly Constant, I don't think that's a small machine gun. I think, does Terminal use a small machine gun? Well, we'll see if we can trade it off when we get to Terminal. If she has an enhanced machine gun, and she can take Surly Constant, and we are going to switch it off. What else shall we give you? Missed shots do 1. We're going to do an autoloader and a laser sight. Any body armor? We have a plated vest with +1 armor, and since they're able to shred, I may just do that. Breach item. Let's try the target analyzer on this one. Let's see, a 50 crit chance bonus at this breach point. I actually would like the target analyzer on Godmother, so let's go over to Godmother and switch that out with her. And we can give, and we don't need then, with you on the mission, we don't need the target card, so Terminal, what should we give you as a breach item? As well, we'll just have you carry the ceasefire bomb. There we go. Utility items. Well. Which grenade would we rather have? Of all these, I think we're just going to go with standard plasma grenade. We're going to do a nano med kit just to have it in our back pockets. And you have extra utility item, I think. So let's see. Can you carry? Now you can't carry 2 grenades though. So let's just go back with the plasma, and we are set. So I think we are all outfitted now and ready to get out there. Let's go defend the compromised server. Alright, it looks like we all have what we need and what we want. We're ready to go. This is a 1 encounter mission. Defend the compromised server. Operation Austere Corset. I didn't know corsets were austere. I just thought they were painfully tight. So let's see if we can get out of this tight mission and make this happen. Door and security door. Well, we have someone who can get through any security door we need with Terminal along. So let's get out there and get this mission going.
Phoenix is attempting to wipe a server in the city archives. Find out what they're trying to erase.
All right, the main door is giving us agent damage likely. The last unit through this entrance gets +1 armor, which might be nice since it's going to get shredded. Now this way there's fewer aggressive enemies present. Well, I may just have you, Terminal, go in this way. Now, as far as the main door, it's the only encounter we have. So, who has some nice little surprises for when we go? I think you're one of them, Terminal, but we won't be able to use it. So, we're not going to do that. Someone else has something over here. Is it you? Well, Cherub, we're going to have you go in first, since you can block the shots if they're extreme. Blue Blood, is it you? No. Godmother, is it you? Yes, we'll do a target analyzer on this one. And Blue Blood, you're going to finish it off. You're going to be the cleanup on this side. Yeah, I think we'll have Terminal go first and have the rest of us follow up over here. I think that's the way we'll do it. Let's breach.
Open sesame.
Throwing grenade.
I think I can get this.
All right, who do we see? We see our surprised python over here. Actually, we have a surprised adder. Pythons, adders, not sure of the distinct differences yet between them, other than looks like the pythons are a little stronger with the armor or defense. What else? We've got a very alert close by adder. And finally, we have the aggressive legionnaire. I think I'm going to pass on the aggressive legionnaire. We'll let this other team. We have Cherub if there's too many taking shots and we don't feel like we can take it out. I think what we're going to do with your shot, let's see if we can't do some damage over here on this alert adder who may make a good defensive move. So we'll see if we can't weaken him down. All right, we got the damage going. Now the door where we have things that might happen. We got a surprised python we can see way over there. We got a surprised legionnaire. Surprised adder. We got this very close and dangerous guy up front. I'm almost thinking we can skip phalanx, because we may just take this dude out. Combination of, it's going to take 2 of our shots probably to take him out. Although with the target analyzer, the crit chance right now is 50% on this dude. That's our shot. We're not gonna play defensive on this one. We're going offensive. And the camera work. Shame on you, Mr. Cameraman. You didn't let me see what happened. So we're gonna find out right here what happened. And we did get a hit. Doesn't look like it was a crit. And it doesn't look like I need you to try and get the crit on this one. What we could do is see if we can take out the alert adder so he can't do any kind of reaction. And we're going to do it with an alpha strike. We have a chance to take out others too, but this is the one we're going to go for with alpha strike. Do it, Godmother. Now blue blood, we're going to get back here. Pay attention now. Don't hit Cherub, who's right in front of you. Let's do a little Lancer shot to increase the odds. And, ooh, character skill. Do you also, or is it only the first shot? I wonder. Yeah, no, there's no extra chance for the crit, but you shouldn't need the crit. You should be able to take this guy even without it. Even with your minimum damage and his protection. Yeah, just make the hit. All right, there we go. That's like what we need.
Stop them from wiping its data.
3 rounds until data is remotely wiped. So we got to, in other words, wow. So we also have to clear artifact restoration. Is that what this is? No, that's the data wipe. Well, I don't know if moving here will help us. We just got to get rid of them in 3 rounds. Let's just count on having to make that happen. Who's moving next? Let's find out who we got to deal with next. We're going to have to deal with that particular adder, and we're going to have to deal with that particular legionnaire. What we may do is move someone else up. Thinking Cherub we can move up to help us out on this one. And then you, Terminal. I think if we do Safeguard, don't we have the perk now where it adds armor? I can't recall if we picked that one up or a different one. We may have picked up a different one. I don't remember. I remember thinking about it. Now I'm forgetful. Let's team up Cherub just so we have 2 options against these guys. That leaves only Godmother, and she'll have to pick one of these 2 worst cases. So Cherub, let's team you up. The other thing we could think about doing is cooperation. Does anyone have a great line of sight on anyone in particular? Not really. Although I could always spend cooperation. I'm not really going to do it. If I don't... Cooperation won't end my turn, right? If safeguard in this color does not automatically end my turn, cooperation shouldn't automatically end my turn. And we do have grenades and all the like ready and available to help us out. So I'm thinking, let's throw a grenade to get rid of his armor. Or weaken his armor.
Throwing plasma.
Okay, so we didn't do anything to his armor, but we still have 2 turns. So we have to decide where we want to go with you. Let's do a cooperate with Godmother just to give her that extra turn. I would like that. So Godmother, let's take this shot. That makes it really easy if you can just take it out in one immediate turn. And we might as well. Should we do overtime now? Yeah, let's pop overtime. Oh, this will end the turn though if we do overtime. So no, let's take the shot. That's what we're here to do right now on the Legionnaire. And we did take him out with a crit. Awesome job, Godmother. Now the actions available are 1. And what we could do is just move up here to subdue and start weakening his behind. And then Cherub, you're way back there. Yeah, I think that's about all we can do. Or I can safeguard somebody, but we're going to try subduing to weaken his behind. Let's just see. Yeah, let's do it from here. Not that any of those are perfect cover positions. That's really nothing as far as damage, but maybe. We can do a little lightning hands once we get closer. Or what is the lightning hands right now? Lightning hands right now is pretty dang good. Let's just do the lightning hands. Let's just take them out with lightning hands. Okay, that means we still have a couple moves left. And I think what we'll do with these moves, we're not gonna explode any canisters. No. And that's not a very good shot. You are a little bit exposed though, so we're gonna give a kinetic shield over there to terminal. There we go. We can get it over there.
Popping and blocking.
And then what we're gonna do with you, Cherub, is move you up to some full cover here to be able to help out next time. Godmother, your turn, and who's next? We got an adder far in the back, and we got a python relatively far in the back. Well, they're all far in the back. So really what we need to look at doing is maybe take some corner cover here. And I think the python sounds like the most threatening one, and we'll take out the python because they're both going to get to move. And then at the same time, let's pop overtime because that extra move mixed in there might come in handy. And let's go run and gun and take out some slithering enemy here.
Moving and shooting.
And we're gonna put you right in that corner spot, get you nice and close to that python. I don't think there's really a good spot where I can set you up and get your scatter shot. I don't believe where I can pick them all up and still have any kind of safety cover. Not the half cover at close range is all that much safety. And let's go against the python. There we go. The python. There we go. Make it happen, Godmother. You have the option. I'm going to tell you, you have the option to injure or kill. Please kill. We got an 83% chance to kill on this one. Whew. And of course, Godmother delivered. Now let's find out if she gets hurt in the process. Yes, she will. Ooh, untouchable. Ooh. Good job for getting the kill, Godmother. That means Blue Blood, you're coming up for a little fun now. Do you see anybody right now? You do, for 66%. We're going to take the one-shot 66 if we have to. Yeah, we don't need to explode those canisters. If we have to, we could always do the second shot with a phase lance to guarantee a hit. 3 shots at 66 with fanfire also. Well, fanfire is just too much fun. See what I mean? Godmother, now it's your turn to do the same thing over again and make this mission seem easy. Let's see if you can do it. We got, once again, 83% chance for a crit. Oh, through the wall. Through the wall. Do we have... No, I don't see any reinforcements. So let's get running over there. Terminal, you can get pretty dang close. Still got time.
You're clear.
Oh, clearing
Go.
artifact restoration is just... This is the room of artifact restoration. Now it's just a matter of stopping the server wipe. So... Yeah, we're just gonna dash up. No sign of reinforcements yet. And Blue Blood, we're gonna follow the same pattern. Dash away, dash away. Dash away all. We're almost in December, I guess I can say that, right? Okay, Godmother, you get to do the fun. There we go. Very nice, and we cut time down on the required mission, and we had a nice flawless. How often have you seen us get a flawless mission? We only had one captured enemy, so chances are we won't get that bonus on this one. Alright, so we gained 2 days towards Operation Reveal, got our 55 credits, 20 intel. Does that mean? I think that was part of it. I'll have to go back and look, I'm curious. I think that was only part of the what we were going to get anyway. So we have the unrest has risen. Let's take a peek at the archives. Antonini, working the city archives isn't glamorous, but it's important. We catalog everything, then flag the items for recycling, destruction, storage, or education. Celio Dash, education? Antonini, yeah, you know, schools, museums, or R&D if the first two have no need. Alright, scavenger market is open. We have some intel and we have some credits.
Of mutons protested the continued closure of the starport today, insisting on access to the facility. Artisan Glorva of the Shipworkers League had this to say.
Those starships are sacred territory. To keep us from them is yet another cruelty, one we have learned to expect.
Jacinda Schultz of the Starport Authority responded.
Prudence is not cruelty. We can't allow access to the facility until it is deemed secure.
This is Celio Dash with Channel 37.
All right, let's go take a peek in the scavenger market. And is there anything? 75 intel, this plated vest, additional armor protection to the agent. A superior stock will deal 3 damage. And we already have one of those. You know what? More armor? No, I'm gonna hold on. None of these are, or a large Illyrium cache. That'll pop my Illyrium in there, and it'll only spend me 80. And I've got legwork going to get me more intel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a quick boost to Illyrium so we can get the next weapon upgrade going that we want. Hopefully. So let's buy some Illyrium. Alright, Anarchy, Unrest. It says unchanged, but no, it's risen to 5 here, risen to 5 there, risen to 4 there. So we got our hands busy right now. And we got a lot of things going on. So let's see. We got an Anarchy emergency over here. We got bad operators there for the intel. Now I could actually do a couple things. We're going to go deal with the Anarchy to reduce the unrest there. I can get some of those intel rewards to pay back for what I just spent for the Illyrium. That seems like a nice trade-off. And then I can spend my reducing district unrest over here in Riverside. And that way I will not get any city anarchy because I'm going to have to worry about some down here. And we can keep reducing city anarchy in our back pocket till we need it. So let's gain these rewards, or a portion of them at least. And we have our intel back up over 100. Let's reduce the unrest in Riverside. There we go. Looking good. It reduced 3. I like having higher field teams. Much more effective than the old days, you know, way back when. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set up to do Anarchy for our next episode. So unrest in this district has reached a boiling point. Unknown hostiles are openly fighting in the streets. We must intervene as soon as possible to restore civil order. And that is what we got next time. I hope you can do me a favor before you click out of here and hit that like or dislike button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think on this playthrough. Is there anything we're missing? Anything you would like to see? And leave me a comment. Just say hi if you don't have any other ideas on what to say, and I sure would appreciate it. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in the world, and we hope to see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.